Well, if you have a debt problem, and most people in America do, I think it's not long before that turns into a health problem. Because that worry that we have about being able to pay bills and beating up ourselves that we're poor people and we don't know how to control life or whatever, that just gangs up on us. Well, that happens to all of us. And there's help out there, to help you solve that problem. But people look in the wrong places for help. And I really believe that, because what we do is go to Google to ask for help, right? We're going there to get help with our debt problem. Well, I think you can't do that, particularly if you don't have money. Because if you go to Google, that means people are going to get your money because they have to. That's the capitalist part of our society, is Google. So everybody there has to get money from you in order to pay Google to be there to find you and get money. When there's free money and free help to help you out of that debt. Let me show you a little chart I've been using a lot. This is how a government is made up. Our government, USA, has a section that's capitalism. This is the yellow part, that's 60%, and a section that is community. These are people help people. So we're helping each other with problems for free. It's sort of like when your neighbor's house is on fire. You don't run over there and say, hey, Joe, I'd love to help you, but you have a credit card? No, that's capitalism. If you live in a community, and 40% of our country is a community that helps people for free. This is government offices and nonprofit organizations. Now look at this. This is just came out by the Consumer Finance Protection Bureau. That's a government office that finds people that are screwing over people on the internet, and that means Google. And 4 million people are going to get 1.8 billion back. And these are, listen to this, these are people that help you with debt relief. So these are scammers that they found. 4 million people got scammed by people trying to help them with their debt relief. So that's why you have to stay away from Google. Don't do that. Now listen to this here. This is interesting. Okay, of the people that they have to give money back and they're not allowed to advertise on the internet anymore, is an organization called Lexington Law. Okay, now if you go to Google right now and put in credit repair, look at the number 2 item. The number 2 item is Lexington Law. They just got fined billions of dollars for scamming people. What are you doing on Google? That's crazy. And that's what I'm trying to do, is teach people about, hey, you got to stay away from Google if you don't have money. If you have money, fine, because you may get ripped off too. Not only that, but everybody else is going to charge you. Here, over this side, the government offices and nonprofit organizations do it for free, okay? And that's it. So you can't go there. And I'm going to show you here. Also, there are so many, the FTC keeps track of that. Here are all the companies, the credit relief companies, that are banned from advertising anymore. They're banned because they're ripping people off. There's 450 of them, 450 credit repair people that are banned. That's why, please stay away. Let us show you where the real stuff is. Nobody's going to scam you, and nobody was going to charge you. You go to HUD.gov/counseling. HUD.gov/counseling. You go there and you click on, you're looking for housing counseling agency. It's really credit. These are counselors. So you need somebody to sit down with you and get an overview of all your financial problems. So you don't just try to, douse little flyers. So you can get a priority of what to do first, how to do that first, and what's the easiest to do. You don't know what's out there and the help out there. So you need somebody to sit down with you, belly to belly, for free, and help you to pull this, can of spaghetti that you have, that you have no idea where the end of any spaghetti ring is. So the people will sit down with you for free and figure all that out. Now that's what you need. You don't need searching on the internet. You don't need, clicking on and filling out applications for it. No, you have to sit down and talk to somebody who understands the whole, landscape out there, about the possible help that's out there and how how you might be able to use them, what's your priority to do first, and stuff like that. And that's what the free counselors is. So you put in your zip code and put in, like for my zip code, I got 10 organizations, all free, 10, and what you do is you call them up and make an appointment, and even make an appointment more than one, because one person may know something. You should call all 10 if you got time. Because everybody has new opportunities, everybody has different angles on solving a problem, everybody has different database of knowledge and stuff like that you could tap into. It's sort of like somebody's one doctor says they're going to amputate your leg, you want to get a couple of other opinions, right? So it's the same with any important decisions to do. So that's what to do first, is make an appointment. You go to HUD.gov, see, G-O-V, don't go to .com, G-O-V, or .org. So HUD.gov/counseling, okay? That's how to do that, okay? And here's another site. Very good, consumerfinance.gov. So if anybody messes you around with your money, when you're helping you with credit, anything goes bad there, and you're working with these people, and because nobody's perfect, right? I'm not perfect, you're not perfect, nobody is. So we have to deal with it. What do you do when things go sour, okay? You complain. Because if you don't complain, they keep getting away with it. So, and if you complain to the right persons, they'll get your money. And you don't have to hire an attorney. No, there are government offices that regulate these organizations. They'll get your money back, and they're more powerful than any lawyer could ever hire in your life. Why? Because a lawyer could just get your money back. So the companies are not afraid of lawyers, because their lawyers are bigger than your lawyers will ever be, because they do this all the time. But you call a government office that regulates these companies, they could put the company out of business. So this company is scared as hell out of the government. It's sort of like you getting a letter from the IRS saying, you better pay this $14, And even if the IRS is wrong, you're going to send them $14 just to get them off your back, right? Because you're afraid, who the hell knows? Same way with companies. They screwed you out of a couple $100 or a couple $1,000. It's cheaper to pay you off than even to talk with the government. That's the power you have just because you live in America. And that's consumerfinance.gov. And go to submit a complaint, and they follow up within 14 days. Man, your lawyer won't even do it that fast. So if it takes them another week, what the hell? It's free and more powerful than you'll ever get anywhere in America. Right. That's right. The government's so goddamn big, right? Use it, because you're not. And the fat cats do, because they don't ask you how much money you make. They just go out and solve your problem. Now that's pretty cool, isn't it? And it's free because you live here.